Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we have a really exciting new project to go over. Now, this one has a lot of similarities to the other stuff that I usually cover on my channel, but it has a lot of differences as well. Now, they have one of the chicest websites I have ever seen, and they are just doing a ton of stuff. They're building their own Layer 2 blockchain testnet. They're building their own Web3 gaming ecosystem, and 6 of the games are already live. Additionally, the team is not only fully doxed right here on their LinkedIn page, we'll go over the backgrounds later, but some of them have worked at Riot Games, they have worked at Tencent. Those are just gaming powerhouses. So their backgrounds and experience don't get much better than that. And they just all recently spoke a couple days ago on a Twitter Spaces. The team sounded great and savvy, makes me super bullish listening to that. And then additionally, the way that this project is different is that it's not some like pre-sale that's just launching right now. They already raised a bunch of money from a lot of really seasoned executives and investors. Instead, TGE is happening right now, like literally today. So for the first viewers of this video, this coin will have already just started trading on big exchanges, and for some of the others, it will have started trading a day or two ago. So if you're the type of person who's like, all right, pre-sales are all right, but I just want to buy a coin right now on an exchange so I can hold or sell for however long I want, then this project is for you. MOONVEIL, M-O-O-N-V-E-I-L. It's a promotional project, and the ticker symbol of the token is MORE, M-O-R-E. I am going to buy it because I have been bullish for a few weeks. I've been waiting for this TGE. I already showed you the qualifications of the team, but this one is on some big exchanges. MEXC, it's live on. It is live on KuCoin. It is live on BingX, and it is live on BitGet. That's 4 tier 1, 4 top 12 exchanges. Doesn't really get much better than that. And then more about the team, as I already mentioned, a lot of them used to work at Riot Games. They're actually known as the Riot Mafia within the gaming industry because so many of them were high-ranking executives on Riot Games, and they've worked with such gaming titles like League of Legends, Valorant, Minecraft, World of Warcraft. Now, at this point, you might be wondering, okay, why are they creating their own Layer 2 blockchain in addition to the Web3 gaming ecosystem? Well, it ties in with the in-game rewards that you can win, creating your own player identity, and actually owning your assets in the game. So if you check out MOONVEIL's very complex white paper, tons of sections here, very detailed, that's what you like to see. So the mission is they want to basically leverage the gaming landscape by using blockchain technology. The vision, they want to be a global leader in gaming innovation. Specifically, they want to be a place where innovation thrives, community engagement is prioritized and incentivized, and player contributions are valued. Now, the whole game has 3 sort of core specific values or objectives. There is connection, validation, and legitimization. So connection, what's that? That is the real life rewards you win in the game. Not just in-game rewards, but they actually have tangible values outside of the game in real life, etc. So that makes your contributions even more valuable than a standard Web3 game. Validation, everything is verified fully on chain. There can be no cheating. There doesn't need to be any third-party validations. This is all on chain. And then legitimization, that is the way that they offer a low-cost proof of ownership. Now, their Layer 2 blockchain, it's called the MOONVEIL chain. It has already launched. It launched back in February, so it has been live for 4 months. And check this out. Over $10 million was utilized, invested in purchasing nodes on the MOONVEIL network, so MOONVEIL network. So a node, you purchase one, it costs money, and then you approve or disapprove transactions on the network. And for each transaction you approve, you get to keep a fee, so it's like an investment. So $10 million was utilized, invested in purchasing nodes. Additionally, 100,000 unique active wallets connected with the network, engaged with the network in just 1 week in February when this launched. I mean, think of how hard it is for a lot of people to connect their wallet. They get a little worried, and over 100,000 in 1 week connected. Very impressive. Now, more about MOONVEIL chain. So it is being built on Polygon's composable development kit that's called Polygon CDK. So what are the advantages of building on Polygon? Well, in terms of security, it provides advanced encryption, consensus security, smart contract auditing solutions. In terms of scalability, there's multiple Layer 2 scaling solutions. It allows for sharding. It allows for state channels. So in other words, building on Polygon, it is more safer, it is faster, it is more secure, and it also allows for interoperability between different blockchains and nodes. Now, more about the MORE token, no pun intended. So this is also the token that you use for gas fees on the network because it is an L2 blockchain. So this is the game that you use in-game. You can win rewards in-game. You can buy and sell on exchanges, and you can pay for gas fees. It's just a one token fits all sort of purpose. No more holding different wallets, tokens, and none of that stuff. They just keep it simple. What else can you do with the MORE token? You can stake it. It also gives you access to gameplay enhancements enhancements such as special gameplay modes, premium content, participation in exclusive events. It also gives you access to identity NFTs tied to the More token. Those will have value. What else? Virtual real estate. You can use More token to buy and sell real estate in the game. That's kind of cool. It gives you access to content creation tools, subscription services within the game, and then it gives you ecosystem governance votes. Now here's the detailed tokenomics breakdown with vesting for the team supply of tokens, advisors, anyone who got into the private investor presale, etc. So the private presale, that's only a 2.5% unlock, and then 9-month cliff, 30-month vesting. Team, it's even less favorable terms, so that's good. You want the team engaged long run. The team supplies 15% of the tokens, and nothing is unlocked now at TG. 12-month cliff, 36 months linear investing, meaning the team is engaged for at least 4 years. Advisors, same thing. Nothing unlocked at the beginning. There will be an airdrop that's unlocked, and the node owner allocation 25% is unlocked at TG. Linear investing 36 months. This is a pretty good chart, terms for a chart that I think will go up right upon TG because very little is being unlocked right at TG. Now, as for who some of these investors in Moonveil are and who some of these partners are, there are some big names attached to this project. So Moonveil has announced a partnership with Particle Network. Particle is huge. They are. It's a huge Twitter following. They are going to be providing chain abstraction services, the interoperability that I was talking about earlier, to Moonveil. Particle is a pretty big token themselves, about $46-50 million market cap, so that's big. Additionally, at Polygon Labs, the top 10 token Polygon, they have purchased 2 million of the Moonveil nodes. So I mentioned 10 million was purchased in the first week. Polygon, and that's this blockchain, is going to be on Polygon. The More token will be on Polygon. Polygon purchased 2 million of the 10 million nodes. I mean, that adds a ton of credibility. Additionally, some of these early investors from the pre-sale, we have Spartan Group, they're a pretty big name. Animoca Ventures, that is absolutely massive. Hashkey Capital, really big. HiveMind, Long Hash Ventures, I'm familiar with all these names. And that is it, guys, for Moonveil. So what is there not to like about this project? $10 million in node sales in the first week alone, 2 million of which came from Polygon Labs. $11 million in VC money has been invested in the project from some very notable names I just mentioned. 4 top 12 exchanges it is already trading on, probably more to come. And then a team that's worked at Riot Games, at Tencent, and has worked with games such as Minecraft and League of Legends, World of Warcraft. It doesn't get more experienced and bullish than this. I'm in an ape bag myself right now. You should too. Consider it at least. Always do your own due diligence. I will be back later in the new video. Ben Crypto signing out. Catch you later.